Hey everybody, our marathon continues today. We're on instrument number 3, and this is a Michael Kelly Pinnacle 4 bass. And man, it's beautiful. Just take a look at it. Burled top, alder body. Just look. Check this thing out. Heavy duty bridge. They say it's their own, but it's a hip shot. It's recessed into the body. We got their rock-filled pickups. Good fretwork. They have their own Michael Kelly branded that they smell like. Heck, I can't remember. They got offset strap button here, strap locks, nice inlay work. Check it out, that's really nice. And the strings of the day are Diodarios NYXL 45 to 100. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those on there, and oh yeah, that's the other thing we want to check. How is the string height at the first fret? It's too high. It's okay there. It's good there, just the E is a little too high, so we're going to fix that. And a 5. Realizing that you got to take some, you can't put back what you already took out, right? I'm happy with that. So after I got the strings off of there and took a better look at these frets, I decided that I am indeed going to polish them. I don't have to use a real heavy grit because they're fairly new. Just enough to polish the tops. Make it much nicer to play.
Come on, groove it on. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real slow.
Check that out. Sexy. Clean the body a little bit here. Secret ingredient, water. Alright, so our neck is oiled, our frets are polished. The other nice thing about that F1 oil is it will expel what it can't use. And since we're here, we're going to make sure, make sure our bridge is tightened down. That is not tight. That's tight. That's tight. That is stripped. I know how to fix that. Okay, I went and took the screws out because I tried to stick plugs in to the bridge for these two, the E and the A, and I'm finding that it was drilled wrong. Look at this. Here's your holes for the bridge, and there's your holes for your string holes and your bridge holes. And on these two, they are drilled so close that I have no idea how they even made that work. So we're going to go ahead and try to get this sorted out, because that's not right. The screws they're drilled at an angle into the bridge cavity, and they need to be drilled straight down or something. So let me figure this out, because that's just totally wrong. Boy, they botched that. Alright, so let me go ahead and once again, you see the drill holes here go in like this, and they come out in the string furls. No wonder they were stripped. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Underground Lair. We are here and we've come up with a solution to the ill-drilled bridge mounting screws that go into, I'm going to actually lift this up so you can see it, where the strings come through, here and here. So we're going to go ahead and fix that by putting an 1/8 inch dowel in that same direction, and we're going to have to file the dowel to meet the angle that where it protrudes into the larger hole, and then by the same token, since it's at an angle, we're going to have to file the top of where it would go. You don't want it sticking up to change the angle of the bridge at all. So I'm going to drill this out at an 1/8 inch. Like so. Get me an old bass string. Kind of pull that chunk out of there. Our 1/8 inch. I'm going to sand that a little bit to make it go in easier, to allow for the glue to set properly. And then what we're going to do is, once that cures, we're going to go straight down using the bridge as our template. Good. Right there, we go straight down, not at a stupid angle. And that way we'll get the screws in the right place. So let me work on that and we'll be back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair here. We are nearly done with this Michael Kelly base, and let's just see where everything ended up after sitting for a day and a half in the case since the last time I visited you. We just tuned it up and we're looking for 12th thou at the 7th fret. Yeah, I ain't touching that. That's beautiful. Okay. String height. We are at a little more than 5. A little more than 5. A little more than, well, right at 5. And right at 5. Pickup height. They're going to come up. Since I had to raise the action. Here we go. Remember, we had to put more foam underneath this pickup because somebody had it so cranked onto the body that it didn't work. We can't have that, can we? That side stayed pretty good. That's where we want it. And yeah, so what did we do? Starting at the excuse me, I'm still trying to get over this bug. So, yeah, what did we do? Starting at the up at the headstock, we tightened the bushings, snugged the bushings. I always say that. We had to drop the E just slightly, a couple strokes of the file, and on the D it was binding, so we had to widen that just a little bit. Now it doesn't bind at all. This has a two-way truss rod, and thank goodness it does, because when I came back to release, this is a lighter gauge string than what was on there, and when I released the truss rod, I got to the end and it was still like 10 thou, and it needs to be much closer to 12 thou. I was getting all kind of buzzing in the middle here. So it is a two-way truss rod. I took it a couple other, it started to snug up. I'm like, yay, two-way. Alright. We did pick up height, as you just saw. We had to rescue the bridge because this screw and this screw were drilled at an angle into where the strings come up through the body. That's not good, so we had to fill them with dowels and re-drill straight in, and now we have 4 nicely anchored bridge screws. Everything else seems to be good. Oh yeah, while we had time, we oiled and cleaned the fingerboard, but I also noticed some sharp fret ends here. So we went, took our fret dagger and took care of the frets on this side. However, I'm now noticing there's there's like 4 frets right here that are just annoying on the top end. So whenever you're playing and you got your thumb here, it's going to catch you. So I'm going to flip this thing around, and I'll even show you. Pull this out of the way, get my fret dagger. And the fret dagger has 2 safe edges. And we're just going to take and file that extra nonsense off there. They should have done it to factory for this kind of price. You can see the, I think you can see the metal shavings that are coming off. That's much nicer. If I come up here, these are all good. So, a little bit of paintbrush action, get that out of there, and then smooth it up with the fret eraser. That's so nice. And then polish it with the smooth fret eraser. Okay. Flip everything back around. Intonation is spot on here. There's no fret buzz. Let's, oh, that's much nicer. Okay. Let's plug it into the noisemaker, which is a Roland Microcube amp. Alright, so let's see, make sure that there's no noise in the electronics. Everything is good there. So, Michael Kelly, once you fix what they don't do right, you got a good playing bass. I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground layer. Please hit the like and the subscribe and the notifications for the bell. If you care to give to the Patreon, that link will be below. And please, everyone, take care of yourself. I think everyone's going to get this Omicron like I got, but it is, you know, I'm a transplant patient, so I have a lowered immune system, and I'm still doing okay with it. I am triple vaxxed, but, you know, hopefully, you know, I got my monoclonal antibodies yesterday, so I'm feeling better than I did yesterday. Please take care of yourself. You don't want this. You know, it could very well have gone much worse for me. So, take care of yourselves. Take care of your neighbor. Love your neighbor like like you love yourself, and take care of the old folks. Peace.